Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. For those of you who don't know, my name is Danny and I just want to say happy Friday. Thank you so much for tuning into another one of my videos. As you can all imagine, coming up with content during this whole quarantine thing is a little bit strange, but it's especially hard when your channel is mainly based off of going outside, and that's what your audience usually wants to see. So trying to come up with skate topic ideas at home has definitely been a little bit of a challenge for me, but I'm still grateful to be getting the views that I've been getting. It's nothing crazy. In fact, they have gone down somewhat significantly, but it's okay. We're just gonna keep grinding, keep making some content, but it's all about fun and self-progression, so let's take the numbers out of it. As you can already tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna be showing you all what my skate bag looks like. What do I bring with me on every single skateboarding session, and what are my skate bag essentials? So lately, since all my skate sessions have been at the volleyball court down the street from my house, I don't usually bring what I used to bring to every single skate park mission that I used to have, but for the sake of just showing you all what I usually bring with me, I'm putting everything that I used to bring on those skate park missions pre-Corona days so that you guys can get an idea of what it is that I usually bring with me to the skate park. And I've also added a couple of extra things that I bring now with me because of Corona and because of this whole quarantine thing. But before we get started with what's in my skate bag, I just want to show you this quick sesh that I had the other day with the good homie George. I'm super stoked with how this sesh turned out. I practiced two tricks that I've really been wanting to get down, and I am insanely stoked with the results. Super excited at how much we've been progressing throughout this quarantine. Even if it's just flat ground, I think and I feel like I'm becoming a much better skateboarder, so I'm super grateful for that. So here are the two tricks that I was practicing and that I think I can now say that I have on lock. All right, so the objective of today's session is to just land a couple of tricks that I can do, but that I don't really do that often because I need to lock down some of these flat ground tricks that I've just been neglecting. So first we're gonna start off with a nollie tray. Hopefully I can at least land 5 of them. They don't have to be necessarily perfect, but hopefully I can at least get one good one. And then we're gonna move on to another trick.
Dance with me beneath the stars, moonlight crashing on our wild hearts. With your head in mine, everything is fine. We've still got the rest of our lives. The rest of our lives. The rest of our lives. Oh, the rest of our lives.
All right, so I just asked George if it's safe to say that I finally learned nollie trays, and he gave me the freaking thumbs up. So super beyond excited about landing, or learning a new trick rather. I've been landing and learning a lot of new tricks lately, but nollie tray is one that I've been trying for so long, and I've been able to land a ton of them, but I never quite felt comfortable with that trick. And now after trying a few and landing a few, I actually think that I feel comfortable with this trick, and I think it's safe to say that I might have this one on lock. Maybe not every try, but like kind of locked up. I'm super stoked, so let me know what you guys think about these freaking nollie trays. Let's get one more for good measure. All right, I'm gonna try to figure out heel flips now. Yes, I said heel flips. I know a lot of you guys can probably do heel flips, but heel flip is a trick that I've never really been able to wrap my head around. So let's do our best to just land 5 heel flips.
The rest of our lives. Oh, the rest of our lives. Love is a journey, we'll steady the course, fight for each other, no matter the score. Through heartache we'll carry the...
Okay, so my card filled up, so I don't know which heel flips I got. I think I did get a few like kind of crappy ones in that take, but I just deleted some stuff. Let's see if we can land a few more. All right, so George and I are done skating. I think it's safe to say that I progressed a little bit in this session again. I'm super excited to just be learning flat ground tricks and just polishing up old tricks that I've been neglecting for so long. But I think we're gonna call it for today. Oh my God. All right, so there's nothing special about the backpack. It's just a random Converse backpack, but I do like this backpack. I don't know if I recommend this backpack. It's just a regular like school backpack. All right, y'all, so I lowered the camera so that you guys can see the backpack as well. So let's get started. First off, I think we should just mention what is outside the backpack, which is clearly a water bottle, and definitely always bring a water bottle on your skate sessions because you don't know if there's going to be a water fountain or not, and you have no idea when you're going to be able to get to a water fountain. So always remember to refill your water bottle before you go skate, and I'm a big advocate of using reusable water bottles so that you're not destroying the environment with plastic ones. Next, we're going to go on to this tiny little pocket that we have right here. I actually have my skate wax, which is a Toy Machine skate wax. This is my favorite skate wax because Toy Machine is my favorite skate company. I have Toy Machine tattooed on my freaking leg, so yeah, I love Toy Machine. I think it's super important to have skate wax with you when you're skating, especially if you're skating street, because you might have to like wax up a ledge if it's not like totally skatable. And even at the skate park, sometimes the rails or the ledges get kind of crusty if it rains or just from not being used. And I've also got some grip tape in here. I like to sand down the grip tape every once in a while, especially if it starts to lift up a lot. But this is mostly when I get a new board. I just set up a new board, so that's why this is in there right now. So there's a little pro tip. If you set up a new board, make sure to save a little edge of the grip tape so that you can sand down the sides and sand down on the concave so your shoes don't get super screwed up. All right, and the last thing in this pocket is actually this like rain cover that is from an old camera bag that I used to have, but I decided to keep this just in case I'd ever be out skating and it starts raining and I don't want my camera to get wet. So I think this is like honestly probably one of the more important things to have, because I mean, I can't have my camera getting wet and breaking and then I can't do YouTube. What the heck? That's gonna be it for that first tiny pocket. So let's go ahead and move on to these two pockets that we have right here in the front. And in here I keep, ready for this, I don't know if you're ready for this. Are you ready? 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 Deodorant. Why do you have deodorant in your skate bag, you might be asking? Well, you never know if once you're done skating, you gotta go meet up with the ladies. You don't know that. What if you get a text from a cute girl while you're skating and you smell like doo-doo? Well, deodorant will definitely help that. No, but honestly, that's not the reason why I have it in there. I just don't like to smell. And if I forget to put deodorant on at my house before I leave, I'll always have deodorant with me and I can just apply it, you know? That's how deodorant works. And in here I also have some stickers. Here they are. Shout out Karma Wheel Co. and Borderline Worldwide, two awesome companies. One of them is run by Chad Caruso and this one is run by my good friend Ippei Morita. If you guys do see me ever in person, don't be afraid to ask me for some random stickers. I don't have any stickers of my own. Maybe I'll make some. That'd be kind of cool. But if you do want some random stickers, I do have quite a few, so don't be afraid to ask. Maybe don't ask right now during this whole quarantine thing if you see me, but once quarantine is over, hell yeah, I'm gonna be giving out mad stickers. Right now during Corona times, I actually have this hand sanitizer spray that I keep in my bag. And I've mainly been using this, like if I buy a drink out while I'm skating, I spray the drink so that I don't get any like germs on my mouth from the can of Arizona that I will be drinking. All right guys, the camera just cut out because the battery died, but we're back. So let's move on to this pocket right here. All right, so in here is where I like to keep my prized skate tool. I love this tool so freaking much. This is the silver T-tool with the ratchet. This tool is absolutely amazing. Moving on, I like to keep a multi-tool with me at all times. This is super important to me because you never know when you're gonna need something like this. I usually use this blade right here to grip my board. That's why it looks kinda gross. It's all icky from the grip tape, but it also has a bunch of other tools that you might need. You never know. The other day I was out skating and I got a nail inside my wheel, so I used this to get it out. And without this, I wouldn't have been able to continue skating because I could not get it out with my fingers, and I was able to get it out with this. So super stoked to have this with me. I always have this on me. And on the back of the case, I like to keep a little knife just because you never know when you need a knife, if you need to cut something. It's just a little bit of a bigger knife than the one on the multi-tool, but it's still a relatively small knife. You never know when you need one. All right, and that's it for all of these smaller pockets on the bag. Let's move into the main compartment of this backpack. All right, so in here, during Corona times, I like to keep some gloves in here because sometimes after skating, I do want to go into a store and buy some food or grab a drink. So I'll wear these gloves so that I don't spread my own germs on other stuff. So very important to have these right now. Make sure that you have a pair of gloves with you at all times and keep switching them out. Don't use the same gloves over and over again because that defeats the purpose. And another Corona thing to have with you at all times now is a freaking mask. Check out this new one that I got. Super hyped on this, dude. It's freaking cool. Guys, I can't stress right now how important it is to always keep these things on you. Unfortunately, things are weird right now, so these are very essential things to always have so that we can get through what this entire world is going through. Anyway, aside from Corona stuff, usually, lately I haven't been carrying this with me, but usually I always carry a journal with me. I like to write down what tricks I want to try, or if I want to just journal something, like an idea pops into my head at the skate park, I'll write it down in here. Or sometimes when I plan out a video, I'll bring my journal with me so that I can read what I've planned out about the video. If I've written down some talking stuff or just like points that I want to hit on, they're probably usually in here. So I'll kind of be looking at my journal and talking to the camera, and that's just how this YouTube thing works. And moving on to the meat of the bag, the more important stuff, the juicy stuff. We've got a GorillaPod, hashtag YouTuber life. Honestly, I don't really like this thing because the legs are like super flimsy now, but it does help. George and I like to call this the low-key setup. When we don't feel like bringing the big tripod around, we'll just bring our cameras with the little GorillaPods. And then I have right now this camera in here, which is the camera that I have been using for all my videos for a really long time now. I'm actually filming on the camera that my buddy Josh gave me. So usually in my skate bag, I would have my camera and the microphone in there as well, but right now, since we've got this setup going right here, you can't see that. That's what's in this bag usually. And my camera charger, I bring this around with me because if my camera runs out of battery and the day's not over yet and we just stop in at like a fast food place to get some food, I'll generally just charge up my battery because I do only have one. I need more, I know, don't tell me, I know this. All right, and last but not least, in my backpack, I do happen to have this little kitty. I usually bring her with me everywhere I go. She doesn't really like the backpack all that much, but you know, she likes to go out, so we'll keep her in there for now. Guys, I'm kidding. Don't report me. I do not put my cat in my backpack. I repeat, I do not keep my cat in my backpack. But that would be pretty cool. All right, let's bring this camera back up. All right, guys, so that's what's in my skate bag. Those are my skateboarding bag essentials. I used to bring all of those things with me, and there's a couple of things that I have now added, and there's things that I've taken out recently because I don't need all of them when I just go skate at the volleyball court down the street from my house. But I just want to give you guys an idea of what it is that I bring when I go out skating for skateboarding purposes and for YouTube purposes, because I know a lot of you guys do want to start YouTube channels, and some of you do have YouTube channels, so maybe it's insightful to see what it is that I bring with me. But guys, with all that being said, I'm super stoked that you stopped by my channel to watch another video. We are getting insanely close to 5,000 subscribers, so I would really appreciate it if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to me. Please subscribe to the channel because it really does help me out. And if you do like me or like my videos, then it would be awesome to be able to spread all of this even further. And to those of you who are subscribed, I appreciate the living crap out of you so much. Continue to like these videos, continue to share them. If you're sharing them, share me with your friends if you're not, because if you like me, there's a pretty good chance that they might like me too. If you put on your Instagram story for people to go watch my YouTube videos or to subscribe or whatever, I will share that on my Instagram as well. Maybe I will pick a lucky one person. I don't know if this is lucky or not, but I'll pick one person to video call because I have done that in the past, and some of you guys were pretty excited when I video called you, so go ahead and do that. You can find me on Instagram right here at Danny V Torres. Please do that, and it would be fun to video call you. That'd be sick. So I will see you all next Friday for another video. I'm going to drink a beer.